up? What's up? Okay, so I'll wait for a few of you to come live. Come live to give you an update about what's happening with my last stubborn 10 pounds that refused to go. And it's been interesting because I've lost about 3 kgs, which is, I think, about 6, 7 pounds, which is nice. And here are a few things that have happened. I'm a keto low carb recipe creator, and because of that, I still create a lot of recipes with almond flour, coconut flour, etc., etc. I used to eat a lot of butter. I lost weight, but years down the line, I have realized that too much of fat is not going to help me anymore. So, because of that, I have completely cut down on my fat. I have started doing calorie counting. I'm trying to stay between 800 to 900 calories a day, and I am bulking up with lots of greens because greens have very little calories and yet it keeps you full. So, here are a few things that are absolutely working for me and absolutely not working for me. Too much of fat, the way we did when we began the keto low carb journey of adding as much butter and ghee, is certainly not working for me anymore. And it's becoming difficult for me to create recipes with a lot of almond flour and stuff like that, because if it's not working for me, I don't want to put it out for you. Now, this is for all of you that are on your low carb journey, that just at a certain point, when you see that too much of the fat is not working for you, start cutting down the fat. Increase the protein, cut down the fat, and increase your green vegetables in the form of salads or cooked greens. And that is something that I have noticed is working well for me. I also do intermittent fasting, but I don't stick to a particular time period like it has to be 16:8 or 20 and 4. I try to finish my meal by about 8 o'clock in the evening, and then in the morning I do have my coffee with 1 tablespoon of cream. But the cream also, I used to add too much. Now it's literally just a little shot of cream. That is also helping. And then I eat my meal at about 1:30 in the afternoon. Then putting in some form of exercise, because if you're counting your calories, then it's also important to burn some of those calories and go into a calorie deficit. Now, all my through my keto low carb journey, I didn't count calories. It worked wonders for me in the beginning, but no more. But no more. I'm also growing older, and because of this, my metabolic rate is also much slower. So I have to work harder at losing these last 5 kilos. So I hope this helps some of you, because adding too much of fat is not going to work, and then you'll wonder why your keto low carb and the diet has stopped, the way of life of eating has stopped working for you. Cut down your fat and make your meals in 1 to 2 tablespoons of any good fat. Use ghee, butter, olive oil, or coconut oil. You can also use refined coconut oil, which doesn't have the coconutty taste. So, this is what I'm doing, and it is going down. I have lost 3 kilos, and it varies between 3 to 3.5. Sometimes it drops to 2.5, but I think I'm well on my way of understanding this new way of eating and sticking to it. Another thing is persevering and being consistent with this way. Some days, if you're due to some water retention, if your weight goes up by half a kilo, don't get so worried. Just carry on and be persistent. Do some form of calorie counting through one of these apps. Like, so I use time and again, I use a carb manager, and I put in the details, almost of all the ingredients, even if my whole food that I'm eating is not there. Like today, I'll tell you, I ate for lunch, I ate about that big a piece of a pork chop. I trimmed away the fat. It was a pork loin. I trimmed away the fat, and I had a side salad which had rocket leaves, some cherry tomatoes, and my dressing was made of balsamic vinegar and a little bit of olive oil and salt. So that's my lunch. Now I calculate all that on the carb manager. I'm going to have a swim, so I will um, expend some of those calories, and then I'll see what I want to eat in the evening. Also, I want to tell you, I have added a few fruits, which is crazy because it's been years since I've eaten an orange or a kiwi. I used to eat strawberries and blackberries and blueberries, but now I'm also adding certain fruits, and I'm seeing that they have a lot of fiber, they give you a lot of bulk, they make you feel full, and yet you are. So I'm not so worried anymore about only 20 grams of carbs, even if it goes little more, but I'm getting in more fiber, and I'm using my protein. I've upped my protein, I think, and decreased my fat. It's working well for me. So this is the new me. This is what I want to come and tell all of you. So I hope this helped some of you, and I look forward to giving you another update, and of course coming up with a new recipe. Bye then. Take care.